Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters. I hope you're all well. I have a question for you. Does it annoy you when you're in the masjid and you're praying and you've got your real focus and concentration like on your prayers, right? The Imam is reading a really nice surah, very harmonious, and you're really in that zone. You're connecting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then all of a sudden you hear a phone, a mobile phone just go off, and it just rings and rings and rings, and the person whose phone it is not put it on silent, and you're like, please turn it off. And the worst, even more, is when that ringtone is like a song, right? It's just going off and it's just really broken your focus. So my dear brothers and sisters as well, today in this video I'm going to give you some advice on how to use your mobile phone and not disturb other people in the masjid, right? So the first way of doing it is not using your mobile phone at all. Meaning, I've got friends of mine that actually physically leave their mobile phones in the vehicles. They'll be like, bro, I don't need my mobile phone, I'm going to pray. So they'll leave it somewhere safe in the car, or even leave it at home. Some people are like, no, I don't need my mobile phone, right? I'll look at my messages when I come back. Alhamdulillah, that's the best way. Now, if obviously somebody on the go, someone needs to keep in contact with people, you need, got kids at school and you might get a call from school or whatever, right? Or a hospital rather, then put your phone on silent. Make it a habit. Put it on silent. Silent meaning not even buzz, because you'll have it in your pocket and it's buzzing and you're praying, and that will also disturb you as well, okay? The other way to do this is the way I do it, is there's a mode on, I think you have it on Apple as well, but on Android it's called a do not disturb. Now I'm sure you've heard of it, but there's exception, the special do not disturb, right? So with me, so as soon as I go 150 meters near that masjid, my phone goes on do not disturb. All right, it doesn't buzz, it doesn't ring, doesn't do anything. Okay, it's switched on, so when I come out the masjid I can see my messages, but whilst I'm in that area 150 meters, my phone will not ring. Okay, there is exceptions though. For example, like my wife, my kids, right? They're on my favorite list. Now if they call, it won't ring. Only if they call 3 times. If they call 3 times in a row, the phone will sense that it's an emergency. Now, obviously, my wife and my kids don't know I'm at the masjid. For example, Fridays, people know I'm at Salatul Jummah. All right. So between 12 and 2, my phone is on Do Not Disturb anyway. But if I'm at the masjid, it's on Do Not Disturb. However, if there is a real emergency, I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is not ever a need for that, then my phone will ring, but very, very low. It will buzz and it'll make a pinging noise, right? It's like a ticking noise, so that I know that someone's desperately trying to call me, something's up. So obviously I'll call that person or look at the message when I finish my prayers. So today, my dear brothers and sisters, I'm going to show you a way to actually set your phone so it has these exceptions. You don't have to be technically advanced. You just follow the instructions I give you, and if you have any questions, please leave the questions in the comments below. It is very, very easy to do, and I'm sure on Apple as well, iOS, you can do the same as well. Most phones have these features. And also if you have a, like for example, watch like this is an Android watch, a Samsung watch, you can also do an Apple watch. You can do not disturb as well. You can just click and switch it off. And most importantly, my dear brothers and sisters, make a habit of it. Make a habit. So when I come out the van, for example, my car, when I never used to have this kind of feature, I always just put it on silent. That was a habit of mine, because I don't want my phone to disturb any other people. And yeah, just follow the video, and if you have any questions, let me know. Jazakallah khair. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to set the do not disturb on with exceptions. Okay, if you get lost any time, or you need to, recheck the step that I did, just watch the video over again. It is pretty simple to do once you know how to do it, and it just needs a bit of practice. I actually discovered this just by kind of messing about with my phone. So inshallah, you guys will benefit from it as well. Okay, so from the top here, I'm going to swipe down. Okay, this is the Samsung S23 Ultra. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go into the settings. Okay, if I swipe down, I'm going to quickly show you. So what we're looking for is something called do not disturb. I'm not sure if you guys can see here. It's called do not disturb. Okay, we're going to leave that alone for a minute. If I swipe back up, or you can click the icon for settings, there's a feature called modes. Okay, modes and routines. If I click that, so you'll see there's different modes. So sleep, theatre, driving. I haven't set these up, by the way. These are just comes with the phone. So what I've done at the bottom here is I've set this prayers, right? So if you go down to add mode, which I'm going to show you, you can do a prayer mode. So over here, I've just made one for myself. So as soon as I go here, so this is my masjid here, okay? So as soon as I go near that masjid, the do not disturb turns on. Okay, so do not disturb automatically turns on. Over here I can turn it on manually if I want. I can click it, but I don't, it's already set, so it's no problem. Now the second part here, choose what this mode does. So as soon as I go near that masjid, it goes on do not disturb. Can you see that? And then other actions. So you know sometimes you have your volume on high and you might accidentally click on a video or something and you know music comes on or whatever, yeah? I've put everything to 0. So nothing is going to play at all. Ignore this part where it says change appearance at the bottom here. We don't need that, okay? So back from the top again. This part here, turn on automatically. Yeah? What it does. And this part here, okay? So let's go back and create one. So I made like a prayer test one here. So what you want to do is go to this bit here where it says add mode. So if I click that, over here I'll put test prayer. Okay, just for the demonstration of this video. And you can put whatever color you want. You can put purple if you want. Right, so do you remember this bit here I showed you? Turn on automatically. I click that. Now, you got options here. So ignore these ones here, the top 3. We want to go to place. Okay, so the place I'm going to, let's say it's East London Masjid, for an example. So today I'm going to go pray in East London Masjid, and I'm going to make that into a place. As soon as I go near the masjid, it's going to go on do not disturb. Okay, so if I go to place, so you got 3 options. My current location, ignore that. Home, ignore that. We're going to pick a place. So pick a place, and then on the top here, you will see that you can search. So I've already searched for it before. So just for argument's sake, I'm just going to type it in East London Mosque. Okay. So you have all the places. So this uses like, I think, Google Maps. So it's the first one here. I click that. So look at this, right? See over here, the circle. Yeah. What I'm sliding here is a radius. How near the mosque? I mean, if I do that, as soon as I enter East London, it's going to go on do not disturb, right? That covers a big area. It's 2,000 meters, right? I think it's 2 miles, I think. But if I go right down to, let's say, 150 meters, so that will cover the kind of roads next to the masjid, right? So if you know East London Masjid, maybe Tayyab's or Blackstone, the Islamic shop, you know, those kind of places. As soon as I go there, my phone's going to go on do not disturb, right? So it says when I arrive. Okay, so it's going to go on do not disturb when I arrive. After you leave this area, see the circle here, after you leave from there, your phone will go back to its normal settings. Okay, so I press done over here, and that's it. So see here, turn on automatically when I'm at this place here. Okay, that's it. That's all we need. Ignore these other ones over here, and that's done. Test prayer. Okay, and then that's it really. That's basically, you can add as many places as you want. If you go into another masjid and stuff like that, that's no problem. You can click here and, for example, you can add another condition, but you could do it separately. Just do each masjid separately. I only have one masjid, which is my local one. And yeah, you can put different modes. So that's one way of doing it, my brothers, and sisters as well. So if you go to any masjid, please turn your phones on silent or switch them off. But this is a way of you not forgetting how to do it, basically, right? Jazakallah khair in your prayers. Make sure you put the khushu and make dua for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.